plenty of people are happy for, both here at the Kalahari as well as at home. And also, isn't this the largest offline Rivals tournament?
I was just about to bring that up because this is, as far as I'm aware, the largest offline tournament that we've had. And it makes sense because everybody's been grinding online and everybody's just been thirsty to be able to play offline again because there is a noticeable difference. And we are going to be seeing the difference of who's going to come out on top here between CakeAssault and Lattim as we kick this off.
All right, so this is a decent enough neutral start, but CakeAssault would make you think otherwise. That's a phenomenal start. 10 seconds in, first stock down. CakeAssault ready to play.
Yeah, and this is why people say Forsburn is still broken, because that's our spot back here will chain into itself, and you can just get so much damage out of it, and he is just racking up this percent right now.
You know, we were able to talk about how if Lattim gets in on CakeAssault, like, they're staying there. They're absolutely dealing in a lot of damage, having that stage presence, but the same can genuinely be said for Forsburn, even without smoke presence.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of those characters that has such a powerful combo game, similar to Raster and Maypul themselves, but the way CakeAssault's just moving around those minor movements is just creating enough openings for him to be able to get in, and this parry is going to cause some damage for Lattim.
But not going to be losing the stock just yet. Staying alive off the ledge. Not able to get anything off the nut though. Okay.
Yeah, CakeAssault's just giving just enough respect to Lattim's options here where he's able to outspace all of them, and when he does catch him outspaced, he just punishes it so hard. Oh, I like that call-out attempt going up high there, trying to get him in the smoke, but not able to catch him in time.
Yeah, Maypul has the ability to do that, given how she's one of the faster characters in the cast. But you need to be certain with your positioning, because Forsburn isn't lacking on speed in any way.
Yep, I do like that, going out there, getting rid of the smoke, make sure you limit Forsburn's options to get back, but CakeAssault finding his way anyways.
Another parry. Do we get something big from it? Yes, we do.
There we go, finally the first stock off, but CakeAssault still showing that he's going to control the stage, not wanting to let Lattim get any sort of momentum.
Like, I love the approach to using the smoke to obscure anywhere around this ledge, regardless if it's left or right side, and then the positioning to center stage so you can adapt accordingly. It's just such a solid control of this character's tools, making sure you can absolutely smother your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, smoke is definitely one of those tools that I will always advocate for Forsburn to use because he is known as the deception character, and that just cranks it up to 10.
Indeed.
Ooh, nice catch with the cape there, not letting Lattim land back on the ground and holding that so.
Ooh. All right. If there was any way for us to start this top 48, it was that game.
Yeah, I mean, we're going a mile a second with this pair.
Very strong start for Cake. Although, Lattim could definitely start to bring this back, especially depending on whatever stages we get, because this matchup can get volatile at times due to just how easily these characters can kill once they build up that damage, and like we keep on saying, like, that damage is finding a way on.
Yeah, and I mean, when Lattim has gotten those wraps from the seed hits, they've been able to convert really well off that, getting the up smashes off it to take the stocks, but it's just a matter of finding those enough to be able to tip the tides in their favor.
Oh, it seems they've got an issue with launching the game. All right, let's get it back up.
Yep, as much as we have to keep things moving, sometimes you just got to take a step back and make sure everything's working right.
Such is life.
Yep.
But that's the beauty of having an offline LAN. It was just that easy to get it all started back up.
Online, you got to message everybody, try and get things figured out. Is it your modem? Is it my modem? Yep, good call, putting it back on attorney mode. I think they're just going to run it off just to get the crowns back to the right settings. Oh, no.
Oh, no, they're going right back into it. It's just, it's just a return to gates. Okay.
Yeah, so everybody just remember, CakeAssault already has one win here.
All right, and I find the run back to be an interesting decision, too, because we saw how effective Cake was able to control the stage, both on and off the plats. And not that Lattim was struggling to get the damage on in general, but, like, when you don't have that stage control, you're fighting such a heavy uphill battle. And if you're going to be trading stock for stocks, naturally the person who breaks first blood is winning that one out.
Yeah, and I mean, Forsburn's definitely one of those characters that really gets a lot off of having platforms. So a stage like this where you got those two platforms that are constantly there, it's definitely going to make it more difficult to pin CakeAssault down. Oh, speaking of pinning down, just pinning down him at the ledge here with this cape. It's one of those frustrating options to deal with in this game.
Like, it's such an unusual disjoint because it's like it can have its follow-ups or like the lack of follow-up. Forsburn gets so much off of that, just on the mind game level, regardless of the damage, because you're still getting key positioning from it, regardless of how your opponent DIs or SDIs that move.
Yeah, and the fact that it's gotten buffed in a recent patch to where it'll actually kill 15% earlier if you connect that second hit is so huge for Forsburn, but that down strong, just catching that landing and just setting him out. CakeAssault is just being dominant right now.
I mean, when you really think about it, it's a big deal to make like this much of a stand at Riptide.
Yeah.
Because like it says something if you win an offline major, sure. But it says something if you win the biggest major, because it's going to take a lot of effort before anyone gets to say that again.
Yeah, and CakeAssault right now, definitely here to make that statement, just pushing the pedal to the metal here. But Lattim doing everything they can to get out of this, not going to be able to find a way out, and CakeAssault taking game 2. Man, convincing 3-0 there.
Yeah, no, that was looking very good. I'll be very surprised if we go back to that stage, because that was on Lattim's call for game 2.
Yeah, I mean, you kept it close on game 1, managed to keep it 3-2 as far as the Sox are concerned, but then coming here and getting 3-0'd and going back again.
Braver than most.
Braver than most.
That's all I'll say.
Ooh, able to air dodge back, thank goodness. That would have been a horrible way to start this game.
Certainly. And, you know, it's not even like it's a bad stage for Maypul by any means. Like, the way that Maypul is able to control the platforms with Lily and then stay very aggressive either far into the air or on the base plot, it makes for good synergy with the character's kit. The problem is that Cake has already addressed how that works and doubles down on using the smoke the same way a Maypul would use Lily, and she's only got one of them.
Yep. CakeAssault definitely doing a good job keeping himself hidden in that smoke. Going to be able to find the opening here, and Lattim just trying to get rid of most of it.
Doing their damnedest while also trying to stay aggressive.
Nice dunk there. Got rid of the smoke, but not able to get the follow-up on the teleport to stage, so CakeAssault going to get his resources back.
Oh, follow up to the
go.
top. All right. Lattim feeling themselves.
Yeah, showing off that platform tech there with quick wave drops onto the stage.
I suppose the really aggressive approach to this game 3 does a better job of showcasing why Theo Gates is a good stage for Maypul. Because like we're seeing Lattim take full advantage of how far they can go along as long as they have the leaves around their opponent, and then also as well as they occupy those platforms.
CakeAssault not getting confirmed, but yeah, like you said, just having that leaf there as a constant threat can definitely help out. And sometimes, even still, it's like the clone won't get the seed on it for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does.
It's just one of those weird intricacies of this matchup, but regardless, ain't nothing you can do about just solid timing, solid skill there. CakeAssault able to get down that stock, and Lattim on the last life at this point. They're making a grand showing in this game 3.
Yeah, definitely doing much better than game 2, but CakeAssault wanting to make sure that it ends. Oh, not getting the strong on the last one, but continuing with the clone.
Off the clone? Off the clone?
Oh my Jeez. CakeAssault, solid 3-0 there. Hopefully they remember that it is a 3-0 despite the game not telling them.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they realize that right now.
I think
He may have agreed to redo game 1.
Oh!
Okay. That's respectable. That's respectable.
All right, so an agreement to redo game 1 because of the crash brings this to game 3, which, all right, very respectable on both players.
Yep.
And if anything, it gives us some more good rivals.
Oh, absolutely. And it also gives us a chance to see Lattim Zetterburn here.
All right, this is a character I feel is like almost the poster child out here, RIP Arcane. But at least in this matchup in particular, on a stage like Forest Floor, like definitely has a lot to put on the table.
Yeah, but right now has to get back on the table because CakeAssault is not letting them eat here.
No, but a solid mix-up on the landing does at least let Lattim survive for a little bit.
Yep. We're not able to continue the combo, but at least has CakeAssault on fire there, so gonna get the damage over time from that fire burn.
Ooh, all right.
Man, got me pulling back on my seat on that one.
Yeah, no, that was just expert aim on that. You saw looking to show, like, doesn't matter what stage, what character, he's got it.
Yep. Man, both of them are just looking for those roll checks on the jabs there, and I do like that because a lot of people will just panic and roll out of the jabs, but both of these players just showing that composure and not giving it up that easily.
I want to highlight how much of an adjustment we've seen from CakeAssault's level of play. Outside of the super aggressive edge guarding that we've seen from him, seeing how grounded his play has been against Lattim Zetterburn.
Yeah, I mean, with Zetterburn, he's always going to have to come back down that ground and a lot of his options off the edge can definitely be explosive, but not as explosive as Forsburn's down special strong.
Ooh. All right, and the stock taken there. I do think the switch to Zetter was a good choice by Lattim, though, because at least with Zetterburn, you win that one neutral interaction, you're getting a lot of damage down. Stage positioning may be a bit wonky just because of how Zetter combos work, but like, it takes a couple of instances to win out in neutral, and then you get your stock just fine. Although, I don't know if Lattim's going to get in a position to take advantage of that this game.
Yeah, I mean, with the way CakeAssault's going, it's not going to happen.
And a very convincing 3-0 in favor of CakeAssault. We'll be moving on.